Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for spending your time with me again today. We are going to be closing down week 38 of the budget. As you can see, I am back to digital planning just because the paper planning went completely out the window when I spilled pop all over it. So that book needed to be thrown away. That coupled with the fact that when I looked back at my budget during the week, I absolutely hated how it looked. My handwriting has never been the cleanest, and it just didn't fill me with joy whenever I saw it. So I'm heading back to digital planning for now until I figure out what I actually want to do. But I do think that having everything in one place on the iPad is working out quite well for me so far, because I have kind of jotted in anything that I could remember or that I could see that was from the destroyed book. So thank you so much for bearing with me while I keep flipping and changing between everything. I do understand that it could be quite frustrating, but I think it's important that it works for me and my family, and if you guys enjoy it, that's just an added bonus on top. I don't mean that to sound rude at all, so please don't take it that way. It's just that I'm a firm believer that budgeting is for the person, and if other people enjoy it outside of that, that's completely fine. But I think it's important that your budget suits your needs and not everybody else's. So let's get off the ramble and unstuff from last week. As usual, I have all of my personal money still. Let me just shuffle that up a little bit. Actually, no, I can. Sorry, I'm just rejigging everything. I'm still trying to work things out. So I have my full £10 left as usual. I really don't seem to spend any money at all. I'm happy just to wander around and window shop a lot. So this will be going into, I'll just do it now while I'm here, my spending wallet. I have quite a lot in here actually. I'm quite pleasantly surprised at how much I do have. I'm planning to use this for a trip to the Harry Potter studios. I've been wanting to go for so long. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 115 in there now. So we're almost there. My partner did have money in, but he has put it towards buying FIFA. He buys every year. I don't understand why, because it seems to me that it's exactly the same game every year, but he seems to think it's something different, so we'll leave him to believe that. The school lunches, I know that we spent the £5 because my daughter enjoys having the she has part school meals, part lunch boxes, and she's enjoying that right now, so we're going to leave her to that. In petrol we have £10 left. Now this will be heading back into the budget for this week because I changed how I weekly plan. We did normally do the weekly budget on a Monday to Sunday, but now we do it Friday to Thursday, just because that's what's easier for my family, rather than holding on to money and then planning for it when the video suited. So that's going to be heading back into the budget for this week, because I didn't budget enough for 5 weeks in September, as that's how my budget sat. So short story long, putting it back into the budget. So we spent £20 on petrol, and there is £10 left over. In the family wallet, anything that we do have left in here as usual will be going into the penny savings, which I do want to show you guys. I have swapped to now being digital. It was one of those papers that was also destroyed when the water went over, when the pop went over the booklet. So yeah, so here we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, £10.51. So I'm just going to quickly jump off camera and work out how that breaks down into putting into the penny savings, because I don't have a spare calculator and I'm not about to keep flicking backwards and forwards between the calculator on the iPad and then going back and whatnot. So let me work that out and I will get back to you. So it works out for £10.51 if I do £3.57, £3.58, and just colour those ones in, and then I do £3.36, which is here. Oops, there we go. Then that will be the £10.51. Now just quickly to keep the tab going, I've realised, and I'm quite proud of myself, that, I can do this, where I just boop things and add the brackets, and now I know that I have a total of £53.77 in the penny saving challenge so far. So I like the aspect of it that you can see like a running total, because it kind of keeps you thinking, well, it is getting somewhere, it's not just sitting there. And then this £10.51 will now be heading into the penny save jar, which is completely just a coffee jar that I'm using, and I'm making it work, so it is what it is. We use what we have. I was looking around for a proper jar to save for the penny challenge, and then my husband brought me the coffee jar and says, just use this, it is what it is, it's just going to go in recycling, so we use it, and I think that's probably the best idea he's had for a while. So then to budget for this week now, I'll head into here. It does say that we have £68 in here. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, just because I've added that extra £10 in. So I am going to adjust this to say £78. £8 is still in the bank, and I will use that for my daughter's school lunches, as she has to have the money added onto an account. So that's stuff for now into mine. I'm going to put £10 into my personal money. My partner will get £10 for his personal money. Family will get 20. Petrol will get the £10 from last week and £10 from this week. And we have the £10 left over that will go into the rollover wallet, just because I feel like if we put it into our budget, we're going to spend it, and if we don't need it, then it's just extra money to cover the month that I'm not going to get an income. As I did mention to you guys that I did have a new job, but it kind of seems to have fallen through. They promised me hours outside of they promised me hours inside of school time, and then when I went to actually sign the contract and stuff, they tried to hide into the contract that I do weekends and nights, and when I brought it up to them, they says, well, it's a condition of the job, and so I had to just step away from the job, because my family will always come first, and it would have been at the point where I would have been working to pay for childcare. So I really do appreciate you for joining me. At 400 subscribers, I am planning to do a giveaway of either a £15 Etsy voucher, or I will be buying things from my favourite YouTubers' Etsy shops. I feel like it will be more the second option than the first, just because I'd rather support the channels that I enjoy watching myself. So if you have any kind of suggestions for Etsy shops that I should look into for getting the giveaway prize from, please comment them down below. I will check them out. I have a few in mind that I want to buy from. So if we get to 400 subscribers in October, that will be coming, but the next video out from me will be my monthly cash stuff. It will be a lot less this month than it normally is, but that's simply because I don't have an income this month. So thank you so much for spending your time with me, and please hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and put a comment down below with a pumpkin emoji, just so I know that you made it to the end of the video. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.